As soon as those animals are collared with GPS devices, then we are in control. In what we call our first phase of approach to human-wildlife conflict, once we have enough information about prevalent conflict in one community, we deploy a team to that specific location to conduct a workshop, clarify the legal framework around conflict in Mozambique, talk about the origins of conflict, and some simple mitigation measures. If we see that the conflict is prevalent, severe in those locations, then often we try to monitor the animals that are causing the conflict. Most of the time it's elephants. Wildlife veterinarians are then assigned to locate and collar the animals responsible for the human-wildlife conflict in certain areas. As soon as those animals are collared with GPS devices, then we are in control. We have an operations room where we monitor the movements of those animals. We have mapped the areas where conflict is more likely. We have the relevant contacts in those locations, community members or district authorities or police, and they create a larger network of alerts, of contacts, of warnings, and those warnings then serve for people to use the techniques that were discussed in the previous workshops, which include the chili bricks, chili rack fences, and then we leave a box of equipment with those specific communities that they can use, being informed by the elephant movements that we have collared before. One of the mitigation techniques that it's taught is the production of chili bricks. This is a mixture of elephant dung, cow dung, chilies, and used oil, motor oil, which you can get anywhere. And so when we have the elephant's collar, and you see elephants are going towards agricultural fields in a certain community, our network of alerts communicates with the community, say the elephants are coming from the north. And so the idea is that they deploy the chili bricks, one chili brick every 10 meters, and they put one hot coal on top. And assuming the wind is right, otherwise they can change, the smoke of the burning chili brick will chase the elephants away. And it's quite effective. It requires a bit of understanding how it works. We try to layer the approach. So communities are supposed to use a first layer, which is either the chili fences or the chili bricks. If that doesn't work, then they can use this equipment. Start with a light. Often, if elephants are not used to being chased into people, a really strong spotlight makes them go away. That doesn't work. They use the hair horn, which makes a very loud noise. And often it creates the desired effect, assuming the elephants won't learn that it's not harmful. If this doesn't work, they can use the firecrackers. Put them on the grass, light them up, makes a big bang and a lot of lights. This is the most effective equipment that we have, and very simple and safe to use. It's a bird banger. You've seen this, I put birds 4 pairs. It shoots about 20 yards and then it makes a big bang at 20 yards. So it's very safe, it's easy to measure the distance, and the elephants absolutely hate this. And then for police, when police is involved in mitigation, in some districts we have really good police units that want to be involved. We had the paintball guns. The paintball guns will shoot balls that have a chili oil or a chili powder in there. So when the ball hits the elephant, it creates a cloud of chilies that is very unpleasant for everyone, but also for elephants. So this is part of what we call the mitigation kit that is handed over to communities as a first approach. This creates a better relationship. It creates a system that it's not bulletproof, but it works. And the next phase is to identify someone within those communities. It's funny, we get in, we do the jobs, the workshops, the coloring, and you can always pick someone from the community that's really interested in what we're doing, interested about knowing more. Often we recruit those community members to become full-time rapid response units. This is only in the places where conflict is permanent, prevalent, in an area of either ecological interest or of high social impact. Then we create the rapid response units that are staffed by the local people, and whose job is to track the animals as the animals make their movements, to keep animals outside of agricultural fields or corrals if it's carnivores, and just be a beacon of hope within those communities, which are often in a very desperate situation. So they have someone that they know that they can call, and it will, in some measure, it will help.